Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Here I will share structure weekly outlooks on the NASDAQ and I quickly daily reviews to stay aligned with market narrative. If you want the daily updates, join my Telegram and the link is in the description. So let's get into this week's plan, right? I'm sharing my screen under Trading View Web-based Pro, and we're going to screen the price during this session. So let's move on, right? We're watching now the weekly, right? Every week candlestick, you know, every of these one represent one candle, represent a week, right? So let's move on. Firstly, to observe the structure of the market, weekly structure of the market. I will remark that this is not signal channel. This will not give you an edge. This you will find so on and so forward. And let's move on, right? For the last week, that runs from the January 20, Monday, January 29, Monday, December 29, right? We're going to draw first our previous week high, right? It's going to screen here previous week high. Then we are going to screen to draw previous day low. Okay, I'm going to choose a template, previous week low, and I'm going to keep it standard as previous week high. We wanted cyan and cyan. Okay, 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 okay. So now we have it. I'm going to save it for later. Template, save as, and then previous week low, right? Save, yes, okay. We have saved it, right? So now let's going to make a split over days. Let's going to move on to the 1 hour time frame, and let's going to split the day beginning on this Monday. That will be January 5th, right? January 5th at 00, right? We are talking about New York time zone, right? And it's going to finish on the January 600. Okay, here it is. Oh, sorry. Here it is. Okay, so this is the day of today, and let's move on into the 4 hours. Okay, daily time frames, right? So now we know what is the previous week high, previous week low, and think about how we will watch the market. We are going to watch the market like we're going to split this range, and we're going to call premium zone and discount zone, right? We're looking to sell on premium zone and to buy on discount zone, right? Okay, what we are going to look uh, for your notes. You can take this price. 25,687 for the previous week high, and for the previous week low we are going to take 25,072.8. Okay, previous week low. Okay, and let's going to check the daily or the high time frame BS. Let's going to look on the daily basis, and let's going to see what we're looking for. We're looking for a fair value gap that it was already tested, right? It was already tested one time, and why it was like a fair value gap, right? That's going to think about fair value gap in 1 day time frame, and but what happened before this daily fair value gap, that we have another behind, so this make it inversion fair value gap. That's what I'm drawing it in different color. I have different templates, so for this is the inversion fair value gap, right? That's what I'm drawing it like this. So in this premium zone, we have an inverse fair value gap, which the price come to take it and then push down very strong, right? Okay, so it was nicely to have. Then something I wanted to share with you before this, that we have a shape. We have a kind of shape that we can call triangle. So in a triangle move, it means that the price is accumulating, right? It's accumulating, it's taking liquidity, so the price is accumulating. So it will not be like very good to take a trade uh, in in long term. I mean, not day trader, swing trader, and so on, because the price actually is consolidating. So, well, probably there will some people that will do and will do very perfect, but this is not my kind of trading actually. So probably in between this range, probably we still can take some trades, but it will be just uh, remember this. It will be consolidating the price, and uh, probably will be out of the market like quite a bit fast, right? Just uh, on the view of the longer side. Um, in 1 day, in daily time frame, we saw this inversion fair value gap, and we can see here two uh, gap, right? It was created, it was not a weak uh, opening, uh, weak gap, it was not, but it is a gap, right? So the price will likely, after this happen, likely to go and test it, right? Okay, so in daily time frame, we don't have, well, we can throw this point of liquidity, right? So let's going to say that, let's leave it like this. You can put any text you want, right? You can put uh, I will place like let's say liquidity, just does matter, right? What else we can saw on the daily time frame? We'll see here relatively equals high, right? And the overall it will be like it's a very uh, protected zone and higher these two, right? Okay, so let's going to leave it like this. Text equals high, so the price for sure will go and take them, right? Okay, so we have the analysis, the daily analysis, and look the price, how is it on the daily range? It's on equilibrium. So we want to take a trade here. No, we still doesn't know where the price go, right? So it's fair to stay alert and watch the market before taking decision. Why it is happening this? Well, we can see very clear here an FEG. What is the price in the daily range into an FEG, right? I want to draw in here, okay, and I will place this like FEG, right? So we have an inversion here that was already tested. Then we came back down. We take all this fair value gap, right? And now it's bouncing up. So probably a good scenario is that the price will go up, right? To take liquidity of the inversion and the previous week high that they are highly demand uh, price range, right? And from this gap that is still open, is not totally taken, it's just tested, as you can see. So let's move on into the next time frame. And okay, so now let's move into the 4 hours time frame, right? 4 hours time frame. What we're watching on the 4 hours time frame, look, this is daily, right? For the 4 hours time frame, we're going to spot a fair value gap, right? It was totally green, down, right? And the price went to this to the 25 510, and now it's reversing. Why is reversing? Well, because something that I notice here is that we have now a real weekly opening gap, right? So if we talk about the weekly opening gap, right? Weekly opening gap, weekly opening gap. Say pass. The price will like to try this. Remember, we are on now to be very precise where we are. We are on premium. There is no other PD array. When we're going to be closer, we're going to watch another PD array here, and then we can see if we can take a trade down, because now we are on premium, right? This inversion fair value gap was already tested, right? So let's go in deeper to observe what will happen and probably what will be the direction for next week. So but just look at this. We have previous week low, previous week high, the value of the price, the actual price, it's a premium array. So the next movement is to come down, take liquidity on the previous PD array, that in this case it's a weekly opening gap, right? And it could be like very potential to take a trade on this week opening gap, moving upward, because this inversion, this fair value gap, is already mitigated. It doesn't exist anymore, right? So it will allow, there is no more. So this gap, because it's already displaced, mitigated, the price will come down to the weekly opening gap, and high probability that it would goes up to find the next liquidity level, that is the previous week high, right? Uh, let's move into 1 hour to check what was happening. Okay, so we already have this fair value gap in 4 hours. We notice this powerful downtrend, right? And if we make this if we have like this uh, Fibonacci, right? Let's going to observe in which level drops down. And you see, it drops down in a pretty nice level, right? And after a powerful downtrend, right? So it's a pretty nice level now to go down and take this opportunity zone, right? So for day, probably tomorrow, let's go in deeper. Let's go to make a zoom on this, and let's think in 15 minutes candlestick, right? And as we can see here, we have this trend, upward trend, right? Where we are watching like low. It's going to find some levels, right? Not a low, right? And but the price is not breaking this still, right? It's not even coming down this, so I will not say no that the trend is turning down, because we still have trend, upward trend, you see. But what we can say on this, we can wait, right, to stop two deals. The first deal is that the price come to this FBG, right? That is just tested and drops down again, right? Going forward to take equals low, right? But for me, actually here, uh, honestly, I will not see any pattern yet, so I will likely to wait during this session. Monday session will not be pretty nice to trade. Probably during 9:30, 10, we'll have a nicely entry. But as you can see, there is not a lot of volume, and this is because first week of January, right? So probably for next week we'll have more volatility. So what we saw during uh, this session, we saw uh, the week range, we saw the daily and 4 hours BS, right? Let's going to take a look again. BSs, right? We talk about premium discount. We talk about fair value gaps in daily time frame and in 4 hour time frame, right? We find some interesting stuff, and we talk about weekly liquidity magnets, right? We're talking about come to this PD array. We're talking about this inversion fair value gap. We talk about premium and discount. We talk about another gap that most likely to go and take it, right? Market structure, it's quite bit, as we discussed before, it's on accumulation, right? There is no high distribution, and I think uh, because the week, right? So for the week rules, maximum daily loss, uh, one trade, 1%, probably less, 0.5%, depending on your account uh, totals. That's going to look for 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 trades. Here will be a very nice zone to have a buy, and over here will be a nice zone to take a sell position. And that's going to focus on during this week on wait. Let's going to try the patient, right? And let's going to work on spotting this correctly opportunity through market structure and through liquidity zones during the day, right? So today it's just a weekly Sunday scope plan, right? But during the week, I will be sharing with you how I spot the trades and how I did it in different uh, time frames and zones and kill zones and how to analyze this part, right? Uh, just to summarize today, I'm very thankful that you watched this video. I hope this is very helpful for you, useful for you. I invite you to subscribe to my Telegram channel that it's on the channel links, right? In this channel links, you will channel list this Telegram channel. You will receive daily review before 10 a.m. So you can take your own decisions and take your trades or analyze quite a bit deeper the market, right? In this channel, I don't promise you signals. I will not promise you entries, warranted entries. I will share with you daily reviews, levels, scenario, and remember all this is for educational purposes. So thank you, and I invite you again to join my Telegram channel. And if you know people that want to join, they want to improve their skills in trading or to build their edge, I encourage you to invite them. And this channel and during my Telegram channel, you will find different tools in my channel. There is such a daily checklist, right? So with this daily checklist, you will can uh, mark if the steps of this uh, if the steps of this checklist are every one done, they will allow you to trade or not, right? So thank you, and that's all for today. See you next Sunday.